In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating customs and traditions of Russia. From unique social norms to cherished national traditions, Russian culture is full of contrasts that surprise and intrigue people worldwide. We'll be counting down 10 of the most curious aspects of life in Russia. One of our last facts might even change how you view the country, so stick around. And if you're enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all our latest videos. Welcome to World Marvels. 10 Resilient and Independent Women. Russia's women are renowned for their resilience and independence. In Russian culture, being single or divorced is not stigmatized. Instead, it often represents strength and self-sufficiency. For many Russian women, particularly those in rural or more traditional communities, motherhood is cherished as a pivotal life role. Single mothers are seen as resilient figures, prioritizing the well-being of their families, often making life-altering decisions to provide stability. In urban areas, young women are increasingly career-focused, embracing the idea of independence. Divorce is frequently viewed as a reclaiming of freedom rather than a failure, with many women carefully choosing who they allow into their lives. This independence reflects broader societal values where self-reliance and self-respect are emphasized, making Russian women an inspiring symbol of resilience. In Russian culture, many women embody a spirit of strength, a trait admired by their communities and families. 9. Hospitality rooted in tradition. Hospitality in Russia goes beyond a simple welcome. It's a cultural pillar influenced by both Christian and Islamic traditions. Russia hosts one of the world's largest Muslim populations outside predominantly Islamic countries, which creates a unique cultural blend. For many Russians, welcoming a guest means embracing traditions from various backgrounds, and meals often combine Orthodox Christian and Islamic practices, especially in diverse regions like Tatarstan. Russian hospitality includes an array of customs, from ensuring guests are comfortable to providing a feast that's often far beyond what is necessary. The idea is to make guests feel honored and respected, reflecting a sense of community that transcends religious or cultural backgrounds. This shared cultural fabric, woven from both Eastern Orthodox and Islamic traditions, makes Russia a place where hospitality is an honored ritual, showcasing a rich cultural mosaic. 8. The buckwheat obsession. When times get tough, Russians have a unique go-to food. Buckwheat, known locally as grechka, this versatile grain is rich in protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, making it the preferred staple for many Russians during crises, economic downturns, or simply as a nutritious comfort food. Buckwheat's popularity in Russia is tied to its resilience in harsh climates and its health benefits, providing an affordable, long-lasting source of nutrition. In addition to buckwheat, Russians commonly stock their pantries with pickled vegetables, homemade jams, and preserves to prepare for the long winter. This tradition of preserving food is part of a broader cultural mindset rooted in self-sufficiency. Each summer, families work together to can and preserve fresh produce for the colder months. This deep-rooted custom reveals a unique Russian trait of always being prepared, showing the resilience and resourcefulness of a people shaped by centuries of challenging winters. 7. The Day of Knowledge. Each year on September 1st, Russia celebrates the Day of Knowledge, marking the start of the academic year. Unlike in other countries, where the first day of school varies, Russia has chosen this date to emphasize unity and a national dedication to education. The day is more than just a return to school. It's a celebration. Students of all ages, from first graders to high school seniors, participate in parades, concerts, and ceremonies to honor the importance of learning. One of the most cherished traditions during the Day of Knowledge is the first bell ceremony. In this event, an older student, typically a senior, lifts a young first grader onto their shoulder, who then rings a bell, symbolizing the start of a new school year. This symbolic gesture fosters a sense of community and continuity, reinforcing the value of education and shared responsibility among students. It's a touching custom that not only celebrates learning, but also the bonds that form within the school community. 6. The ice bathing ritual. When winter arrives, many Russians take part in an age-old tradition that's not for the faint-hearted. Ice bathing or walrus swimming. For some, the thought of plunging into icy waters is unimaginable, But in Russia, it's a celebrated act of resilience and fortitude. Communities gather by frozen rivers, breaking the ice to create small pools. Despite temperatures that can drop as low as -50 degrees Celsius, participants, known as mortsi, walruses, brave the freezing waters, believing the practice strengthens their immune systems and builds mental endurance. This ritual peaks on January 19th during the Orthodox holiday commemorating the baptism of Christ. The icy plunge serves as a test of faith and resilience, connecting participants to a tradition that spans centuries. While many outsiders view ice bathing as extreme, for Russians, it's a ritual that symbolizes strength, discipline, and a respect for nature's challenges. 5. Adaptable immigration policies. Russia's immigration system is unique, drawing people from Central Asia, Pakistan, and beyond. With a history of adapting immigration laws to encourage a skilled workforce, Russia has created pathways for foreign workers to gain residency. Specific quotas have been established, including designated categories for non-Muslim immigrants, easing access for certain groups to obtain residency and contribute to the Russian economy. Cities like St. Petersburg and Moscow have vibrant immigrant communities, especially from Pakistan and Central Asia, bringing diverse cultural influences to Russian society. These immigrants face unique challenges in adapting to Russian culture, yet they add to the country's rich social landscape. This evolving immigration policy reflects Russia's complex position as it balances cultural integration with national identity, creating a melting pot within the vast country. 4. Self-deprecating humor. Russians have an unmistakable sense of humor, often directed at themselves. Self-deprecating humor is a coping mechanism, reflecting resilience in the face of hardship. From jokes about the notoriously unpredictable Lada cars to sarcastic comments about the state of Russian roads, Russians embrace flaws with wit. This culture of humor offers an outlet for navigating challenges and brings a sense of shared camaraderie. This self-criticism extends to comparisons with the West, where Russians playfully mock their own products and brands. Even after Western brands left the Russian market, jokes about village fashion surfaced, showing an ability to laugh at these shifts. For Russians, humor is a unifying force, a way to express pride in a humble, understated way that embraces imperfections rather than hides them. 3. Celebrating the Old New Year. Russia has a unique twist on the New Year's celebration. While most countries celebrate on January 1st, Russians have a second New Year on January 14th, known as the Old New Year. This tradition dates back to 1917, when the Bolshevik government shifted from the Julian to the Gregorian calendar. Although the change aligned Russia with the global calendar, many Orthodox Christian traditions stayed linked to the Julian calendar, leading to a second celebration. On this day, Russians come together to share meals, light fireworks, and make toasts, albeit with a more relaxed, familial atmosphere than the festivities on December 31st. The Old New Year represents continuity with the past, a nod to the cultural and historical legacy that Russian families honor to this day. While less extravagant than the first celebration, it's a cherished time that extends the holiday spirit, showing Russia's affection for tradition. 2. A cultural relationship with alcohol. Vodka is perhaps Russia's most famous cultural symbol, deeply woven into its social fabric. For Russians, vodka is more than just a drink. It's a social ritual and a means of connection. It's common at gatherings and celebrations, where sharing a drink symbolizes hospitality and unity. However, the drinking culture in Russia also holds an intriguing duality. While vodka is central to social life, sobriety is often seen as a mark of strength, demonstrating resilience in a culture where drinking is the norm. Interestingly, some Russians view choosing sobriety as a sign of self-control, highlighting a cultural value that respects both moderation and restraint. Drinking habits have changed over the years, with many opting for moderation during workdays and reserving higher consumption for celebrations. This complex relationship with alcohol shows a balance of tradition and modern values, a duality that reflects resilience and respect within Russian society. 1. Unusual cash etiquette. In Russia, even cash transactions are handled with unique customs that might seem peculiar to outsiders. When paying at markets, hotels, or shops, it's customary to place cash on the counter rather than handing it directly to the cashier. This protocol reflects a subtle respect for personal boundaries and trust. By setting money down instead of passing it hand to hand, Russians show a form of politeness that maintains distance and respect. Another common practice involves placing empty bottles under the table, a leftover habit from Soviet times that's meant to bring good luck. These small gestures, while seemingly insignificant, embody a set of unspoken rules that carry respect and consideration in everyday interactions. For many foreigners, these customs reveal a layer of Russian culture that's deeply respectful and considerate, adding a quiet dignity to routine activities. Russia's unique traditions reveal a country that cherishes resilience, humor, and community. From the warmth of their hospitality to the stoic ritual of ice bathing, each custom showcases the Russian spirit's strength and adaptability. These cultural quirks paint a rich portrait of a society that values independence, unity, and family bonds, creating a landscape where tradition meets modernity in surprising ways. So, which Russian custom caught your attention the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us bring you more captivating content from around the world. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring with world marvels.